Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yantan. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said that India is moving towards becoming a world leader, and Hindi has emerged as the most powerful language to achieve this objective. On the Hindi Divas today, in his message, Thakur said, as a result of the efforts of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Hindi has made a different identity on the world stage today. The minister said Hindi is not only a language of expression, but it is a mirror of India's culture. He said development of Hindi is directly linked to the development of the nation. He said realizing the importance of Hindi, Indian constitution makers have made many constitutional arrangements to promote the maximum use of Hindi in official work. Thakur said it is the constitutional and moral obligation of people to make efforts for the promotion of Hindi and to do official work in Hindi only. The Constituent Assembly adopted Hindi as the official language of the country on 14 September in 1949. To commemorate this day, September 14 is celebrated every year as Hindi Divas. The Election Commission yesterday declared 253 registered unrecognized political parties, RUPPs, as inactive and barred them from availing benefits of the Simple Order 1968. The poll body said additional 86 non-existent RUPPs will be dropped from the list and benefits under the Simple Order has been withdrawn. It said there will be action against these 339 non-compliant RUPPs. The tally of defaulting RUPPs has reached 537 since 25th May 2022. NPCC President K. Thakur said the outcome of the core committee meeting with Union Home Minister appears to be almost nil. In a press release, Thakur said the negotiations have been between the GOI and the Naga national workers. He said it is the responsibility of GOI to sit with NSC and IM and work out the detailed arrangements as is agreed in the framework agreement. He said signatories have signed on behalf of GOI, the people of India and Nagas, and they cannot be allowed to betray the people. He said the GOI should not shift responsibilities, stating that they are only demanding that solutions should be implemented. Thakur said both parties are afraid to withdraw from the agreement but also do not want to implement. He said the demand for solutions should be implemented before election. Thakur also said that since the core committee has accepted the responsibility to convince the NSC and IM, it is now the responsibility of the core committee instead of GOI. He said if the core committee fails, the entire blame will go to them. Thakur also maintained that NSC and IM should stand by the commitment of 31st October 2019 so that Nagas can march towards peace and progress in development activities, employment of unemployed youth, and to make a better place for the children. The NPCC president added that we cannot continue to suffer without hope. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technologies, Startup Hub and Meta launched an accelerator XR startup program in New Delhi yesterday to create the next generation startups in extended reality technologies across the country. XR startup program focuses on skilling and building technological capabilities for the metaverse and will help shape the ecosystem for these emerging technologies, including augmented reality and virtual reality in the country. The accelerator program will support 40 early stage startups working in XR technologies with a grant of 20 lakh rupees each. Speaking on the occasion, Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, said Indian startups from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities will shape the future of technology and Internet for India and the world. India will host the G20 Leaders Summit at the level of heads of state and governments on the 9th and 10th of September next year in New Delhi. India will assume the presidency of the G20 for 1 year from the 1st of December this year to the 30th of November next year. It is expected to host over 200 G20 meetings across the country beginning December 2022. India will invite Bangladesh as a guest country to take part in the G20 meeting during its presidency. That is all we have in this morning news bulletin. Have a good day.